Hi, we are from At Home Tuition. In this video, we are going to see few examples on how to find the area and perimeter of the given plane figures. Our first example is a square and a rectangular field with measurements as given in the figure have the same perimeter. Which field has a larger area? So, solution, let's see what is given, what to find. So, it's given side of a square 60 meter and length of the rectangle 80 meter. Then it is given they have same perimeter. Perimeter of square field equal to perimeter of the rectangular field. So now first we will find the perimeter of both the fields. So we need know that perimeter of the square is addition of all the four sides. Since square has same side length, we can write the formula as perimeter of square equal to 4 into side of the square. And perimeter of rectangle is addition of all the sides. So length plus breadth plus length plus breadth. So we can write the perimeter of rectangle as 2 into length plus breadth. Now, see it's given perimeter of square field equal to perimeter of rectangular field. Now we are going to substitute this formula. So 4 into side of the square equal to 2 into length plus breadth. And side of the square is given 60 meter. So 4 into 60 meter equal to 2 into length of the rectangle is given 80 meter plus breadth. Breadth is not given, so we have taken it as B. The next step we are multiplying. So 4 into 60 meter is 240 meter. And then we are distributing this 2. So 2 into 80 meter is 160 meter plus 2 into B. We don't know the B, so we are writing it as 2B. The unit is meters. Now we are keeping 2B one side and we are bringing this 160 meter to the other side of the equation. So 2B meter equal to 240 minus 160 meter. Here it is plus, so it moves to the other side, so it will become minus 160 meter. So if you subtract 240 minus 160, we will get 80 meter. So 2B equal to 80. So now we are going to divide by 2 on both the sides of the equation. So 2B divided by 2 equal to 80 divided by 2. So we will get B equal to 40 meter. So we have found out the breadth of the rectangular field. Now we want to compare the area. That is our given question, right? So area of the square and area of the rectangle. We want to find the area of which figure is highest, largest. So area of the square, we know it's side length square. Okay, so from the given side of the square is 60 meter. So area of the square field is 60 square. So 60 into 60. So area of the square field is 3600 meter square. Now we want to find the area of the rectangle. So we know that area of the rectangular field is length into breadth. So now from given the length of the rectangular field is 80 meter and we have found out the breadth of the rectangular field to be 40 meter. So now substitute to find the area of the rectangular field, length into breadth. So 80 meter into 40 meter. So area of the rectangular field is 80 into 40 is 3200 meter square. So now we are going to compare this. So when comparing this area of the square field, that is 3600 meter square, and area of the rectangular field 3200 meter square, we know that 3600 is greater than 3200. So we can clearly say that the area of the square field is larger compared to area of the rectangular field. So area of the square field is larger. Now let's see the next example. Mrs. Kaushik has a square plot with the measurement as shown in the figure. She wants to construct a house in the middle of the plot. A garden is developed around the house. Find the total cost of developing a garden around the house at the rate of rupees 55 per meter square. So what is given? So a square plot is there. Okay, so it's given a square plot and a house is constructed inside the square plot like this. Okay, so there is a garden around this house. Okay, so they have given the length and width of the square, that is the plot, okay, square plot, and the length and width of the house. Now we want to find the garden area of the garden and we want to multiply that with the given rate to find the total cost. Okay, this is what given. First let's write what is given separately. So side of the square plot is given 25 meter Okay, since it's a square, all the sides will be equal, so that is 25 meter. Then length of the house is 20 meter and breadth of the house is 15 meter. And then they have given cost of developing a garden is rupees 55 per meter square. So now what we want to do, we want to find the area of this square plot. Then we want to find the area of this house. Then we want to subtract area of the square plot minus area of this house to find the area of this garden. So with that area, we want to multiply this cost of developing the garden. For 1 square meter it is given. So we want to find the total cost. Now we'll do step by step. So now first we will find the area of the square plot. So we know that area of the square is side of the square plot, right? Into the side of the square plot, that is side square. So side is given 25 meter. So area is 25 meter, the whole square. So 25 into 25, that's nothing but 625 meter square. That is area of the square plot. Now we want to find the area of the house. So the house is rectangle in shape. So area of house is length of the house into breadth of the house. So length of the house is given 20 meter into breadth of the house is 15 meter. So 20 into 15 is 300 meter square. That is area of the house. So now the garden is outside. So area of the garden is area of the square plot minus area of the house. Garden is in between the plot and the house. So we are going to subtract it. So 625 meter square minus 300 meter square. So 625 minus 300 is 325 meter square. So this is area of the garden. So what is given? Cost of developing a garden for 1 square meter, that is per square meter is rupees 55. So now the area of the garden is totally 325 meter square. So cost of developing 325 meter square garden is rupees 55 into 325, that is rupees 17,875. So thus the total cost of developing the garden around the house is rupees 17,875. Hope you have understood how to find the perimeter and area of the given figures. Now we have seen for square and rectangle. Thank you for watching the video.